Hey everyone, so this wasn't my original video plan tonight, but I came across this and I decided we're going to film this. So as a collector, you should have like a basic toolkit, which should at least have some Torx screwdrivers, a smaller Phillips head. If you're a Nintendo collector specifically, you should probably have a Y-tip screwdriver, as well as some game bits for opening consoles and games. And then, pry bars, tweezers, etc., etc., the whole lot. You can find these on Amazon or iFixit or wherever you like. And the reason I bring this up is specifically for checking your games. But before we get too far, we got to talk about something else, and it's a challenge. A challenge that involves you. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if you can help me get there, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to Midwest Gaming Classic, we're going to stream live from there, and I'm going to do a giveaway. Probably something like $50 value from a vendor there. And if we get more than 1,000 subscribers, we're going to keep adding on giveaway items. So tell your friends, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. So tonight was like any other night. I was just checking some games out, looking for authenticity, things like the stamp, reading the Nintendo and the cartridge, and especially, higher dollar ones you want to check. So like a GBA games, for example, you have a little tri-wing screw tip that you need to access these games. Pretty straightforward, right? And then the top of your cartridge should slide down and ta-da, motherboard. And for any kind of higher dollar game, you should be able to ask the seller, hey, I want to see the actual board of the cartridge. And it doesn't matter if it's Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy, higher dollar stuff, you should be checking that. And if they say no, you should be walking away. Now, unfortunately for me, I was just getting back into collecting when I grabbed this copy of Pokemon Gold. I asked the local game shop, hey, have you replaced the battery? And they said, well, we test them when they come in, and the battery was tested working. All right, no big deal. Then today I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna double check it because it's been a while. Yeah. Never checked that when I went into the game store to purchase this. Like, what is this? So I'm pretty sure the board is real. We got our Nintendo logo up here, but somebody decided instead of correctly soldering a battery back on, they were just going to use electrical tape. So we're going to go on this journey together, and we're going to take this tape off and see how bad this actually is. And probably in a future video solder it on the correct way, because this is just abysmal. I'm pretty sure basically just the pressure of the tape and then squeezing the cart back together is what has kept it going at this point, but this is not a good permanent fix. And if you ever open up a game and this is what they did to fix it, should probably run. So yeah, it looks like what they did, instead of properly soldering the battery, is they just pried the old one off and kept the original prong, peeled it up, and then stuck this guy in here. Yeah, they just stuck it in here with electrical tape to the other old prong. And actually, it kind of looks like on the board there, it's hard to see that possibly the previous battery had led to some corrosion of some kind on the board, so I'll try to clean that up now. So we're just going to use some isopropyl alcohol here and try to clean up the back here. I mean, these aren't super important. This is just residue left over from the tape. And after a little bit of scrubbing with some isopropyl alcohol, we can see we got that back all cleaned up. We don't have any lines from the tape anymore. Now we're going to move to the front, where it looks like there's a little bit of corrosion up here, and we're just going to give that guy a little bit of scrubbing, clean that up. Clean the pins over here, and now it looks shiny and new, and I'll have to order a replacement battery for this now. But I would rather solder it on right than have some really sketchy tape job to ensure that my Pokemon save file is still there. So basically all this to say, make sure you have the tools to service retro games if you're going to collect them. The very basics, you should make sure you have some game bit drivers. You should have a Y-wing, and you should have a few Torx screwdrivers to service basically anything you're going to come across or want to collect. Let me know in the comments down below if you've seen anything crazy like this when it comes to cartridge repairs, and we will catch you next time. If you want to watch something else, YouTube thinks you should watch one of these videos that are going to appear here somewhere. I don't know where yet, but maybe there's a video here. Maybe it's down here. Maybe you should watch one of them because YouTube thinks you're going to like them.